In July 2014, the Senate presented its concept, Moving Upriver Along the Elbe and the Bille, Homes and Urban Manufacturing in East Hamburg. It's a vision for the future of the eastern districts, sweeping from Hamburg via Rothenburgs Ort, Hamm, Horn and Borgfelde to Billstedt, Billbrook and Mümmelmannsberg. The primary aim is to enable more people to work in the neighborhood in which they live, to facilitate the building of new homes and workplaces, and to improve the condition of parks and gardens. The Senate of Hamburg's ambition is to promote the kind of positive development that will also benefit the people already living or running a business here. The higher ground of the Geest and the industrial and commercial areas between the Bille River, the canals and the banks of the Elbe will showcase Hamburg's new modern look. Before the Second World War, Hamburg, South Ham and Rothenburgs Ort were densely populated Wilhelminian area districts. Over 57,000 people lived in Hamburg alone. Today only 2,000 do. During the war, these districts were the targets of heavy bombing, and their post-war appearance has been dominated by industry and commerce. It's planned to help these districts develop into places where modern lifestyles can coexist with a strong, dynamic commercial sector. A growing metropolis like Hamburg needs long-term perspectives. More than 1.9 million people will be living in Hamburg by 2030. In order to create enough space for homes and workplaces, we must tap into the enormous development potential in Hamburg's eastern districts. Around 164,000 people now live in the eastern neighborhoods. Far more could live there in future, as space for new arrivals can be found in many of them. The east of Hamburg could attract residents of all ages, with dwellings for singles, families, students or trainees. Housing estates that are showing their age will be refurbished or altered to satisfy modern standards, and new apartments will be added. The east of Hamburg could accommodate a very wide range of different workplaces, from the creative to the industrial. It's important to use what modern technology offers in order to create urban structures in which manufacturing firms and ordinary home life can coexist. Concepts for tomorrow's urban manufacturing will grow by the Billebogen loop of the river, with a new industrial architecture and fresh zoning ideas. And in Hamburg, homes and jobs will draw closer together. Enhancing the image and improving the urban qualities of Rothenburgs Ort and Billbrook should encourage new companies to move in the commercial and industrial parts of these locations. The eastern neighborhoods have one big advantage: open space. Idyllic spots on the banks of rivers and canals, local parks and gardens. This treasure is to be made more visible and accessible. The development of green corridors, such as the Horner Geest axis, will make cycling into the city center more enjoyable. In addition, new north-south pathways are being created, and a most attractive track along the Elbe will join the center with rural Vierlande. In 2011, the Senate set up an alliance for housing in cooperation with the housing industry and tenants and landlords associations. Its success led to plans to create an alliance for neighborhoods, a new form of cooperative urban development in conjunction with the housing and property industries. With a view to sustainable neighborhood development, the alliance will start by mobilizing the potential for building new homes and business premises in Rothenburgs Ort and South Ham. The Hafen City Hamburg GmbH will bring their skills and experience to the table for the development of Billebogen. This area, in a loop of the Bille, does not yet reflect its prominent position by the Elbe bridges, a major entrance into the city. It offers considerable potential to develop attractive open spaces and green wedges. Hafen City Hamburg GmbH's task is to help organize urban development here and steer the conversion and marketing of the former piggyback rail station in Rothenburg's Ort. This can become a major site for new urban production. Next year sees the start of construction for the State Opera Storehouse on the site of the old piggyback rail station. Moving upriver along the Elbe and the Bille is a vision for the future. It brings together specific projects now being planned or about to be realized and long-term development opportunities. Many thoughts and recommendations from existing proposals, for example the Integrated City District Development Concept, the House Building Program and the Industrial Master Plan, have flowed into the present concept, which now, for the first time, places plans in the overall urban context. As yet, the concept consists mainly of ideas and drafts. The Senate would like to discuss the issues with you and other partners, so that an augmented and improved version can be realized. Ongoing planning and projects will not be halted, quite the reverse, as the aim of the concept and the dialogue process is to adopt existing ideas and take them further. That's the reason for starting a cooperative planning process and dialogue. We need your ideas and local knowledge about the district and neighborhoods to learn what local companies, education and culture facilities want in order to incorporate their wishes into the plans.